Hello guys and welcome to Gusto TV Africa channel. If you're new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and always remember to turn on the notification bell. I want to first of all say thank you for liking, subscribing and commenting to this channel if you are not new. And then when you see me, it's another basketball in BBN and NAIJA house, and I'm serving it to you hot in bits. Now first of all, I want to talk about the close up task yesterday. I felt like throughout this week a whole lot has been going on that has to do with bonding, reunion, and getting close to one another. First of all, after the head of house game and all of that, these housemates seem to be wanting to know more about each other. We could see that yesterday from when they were asking each other, oh, what have you been doing, what are your aspirations in life, down to when Queen was actually talking to Nini about how she escaped being robbed or raped or attacked by men she did not know while she was in school. A whole lot of touching stories here and there. This made the housemates seem to bond really well, getting to know each other, and it was really interesting to watch how the house has been in peace for like 3-4 days now. That's really nice to see that there are no fights here and there, making it look like since Maria is gone, there has been peace in the house, guys. There has been really good peace. And although when there's a house full of different people, there will also be gossips here and there and all of that, but then it has been reduced to its minimal. That is my observation. And then close up task again has actually brought these housemates much more closer, because the task, first of all, in the first stage, demanded that the male in the house try to sweet talk these ladies, have pickup lines that are actually very very emotional and touching and really smooth. And these guys were up to the task, as each of them were trying to swerve the ladies to their side, and it was really interesting to watch. And I was just, while I was watching, I was like, oh, throughout the first stage. And these ladies were actually blown off their feet, because you needed to see their faces, guys. They were really enticed by these words from the guys. And then the second stage was them going to a photo booth to take pictures with their partners. Now it was really interesting to see how these housemates get dressed, trying to wear matching outfits, White Money and Queen, Cross and Nini, Jackie B, and a whole lot of people trying to get acquainted with each other. Jackie B and Yusuf, Boma and Tega were the only two couple that were coupled up yesterday, although judging from the fact that they had something in common earlier few weeks ago, and down to this week they've been having a whole lot going on, and then they get paired in close up task. Everything just seemed so suspicious, guys. And after the task, the photo booth, a whole lot of emotions were going on here and there. Emmanuel was looking really jealous because he wasn't really paired. He wasn't paired with Likoros. Likoros was paired with JayPaul and Saga, guys, and he wasn't really taking it at all. Like, he even tore up Saga's pickup line, and then Likoros was like looking for it and was like, yeah, I threw it away. Like, it was really interesting to see how these guys try to bring out a whole lot in them for the ladies, and the ladies were getting enough of it. Now moving on, I want to talk about Saskay again. Yes, I know I talked about her yesterday, and how she was trying to play the mind game with Cross, saying, oh, I woke up in the wrong side of the bed, that's why I'm not talking to you at all. Oh, I'm going to get over this. Oh no, I don't. Like, she was just making it look like, oh, I'm finding it hard making a decision here and there and all of that. Guys, this happened like before the task, before the close-up task. She was telling him how she's still being indecisive. She doesn't want to be caught up in the middle. She doesn't like this situationship and all of that. And then boom, later in the night, she was having a discussion with JayPaul on her bed. JayPaul actually slept on her bed, and I don't think this is acceptable, because you have the head of house lounge. It is the head of house for this week. Him alongside Jackie B. He's supposed to be in his head of house room, but then he slept side by side with Saskay. I thought for a moment that could it be that something will actually go down tonight, and then guys, he did not disappoint me as usual. So they were having a conversation on the bed, and Saskay was like, oh, it's been long she has kissed someone, she missed kissing, and I don't know how the conversation got to kissing, but this girl seems to have her own agenda. Now quote me if I'm wrong, I feel like Sasuke is actually trying to play these two games because she feels like that must have been the reason why she has been in the house up till now. Could be a strategy, but let's, keep our fingers crossed, like I always say on this channel. And then, JayPaul was like, oh, your lips is not so bad, trying to shoot his shot and all of that. Bam, guys, it happened. They actually kissed, and I thought it was going to be a kiss of, oh, like, and just, let it be like that, let it stay like that, you understand? But then, hey, the next thing I heard was, sounds here and there with the lips and all of that, and I'm like, reduce my TV, reduce, because the lips noise was actually deafening my ears. Like, what's going on? Like, these two have had it in them for a long time, and JayPaul did not seize the moment at all, because I don't know when next I will have this opportunity. Although JayPaul has been really mushy with her yesterday, while she was in the kitchen. I told you guys yesterday how she was in the kitchen making spaghetti for him, and then he was behind her, giving her pecks here and there, holding her from the waist behind and all of that in front of Cross. And then, guys, it beats me to tell you that while they were kissing in bed last night, Cross was in the room too, and he was having this funny movement, which obviously made me feel like Cross knew what was going on, because they weren't even kissing silently. And Cross is a very light sleeper. He has said that a lot in the house, and definitely he knew what was going on. Would he continue to allow Saskay continue to play mind game with him, making it feel like, oh, she has not decided yet? Or would he put a stop to this child's play and move on with his life? Because earlier in the Big Brother house, he came with a dread. He cut his hair because she suggested. There are a lot of things he has done. There are a lot of compromises, judging from the fact that we all know Cross is a ladies' man, yes, but he has been always at Saskay telling everyone how he likes the girl, and he has not faltered in any way in showing her how much he likes her. But then it seems Saskay has made a decision. But I'm still looking for how she's going to play around with this, because it's obvious you kissed JayPaul, and it's obvious Cross was in the room. So I don't know what she's going to do. But then if this girl gets away with this particular situation, then Cross needs deliverance alongside Saga, because I don't see any reason why you still be gunning for a lady who is like telling you, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm just enjoying both company, both of you are my friend, and a lot of things is going on with the other person which you are aware about. But then that is Cross's cross to bear. Guys, that is Cross's cross to bear. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Tega and Boma's situation or relationship or whatever it is they have going on. So Tega has come out to say, yeah, whatever she's doing in the house is for content, it's for strategy, and that she doesn't want Boma to be caught up in the middle and feel like, oh, probably something might actually go on. Now, this is coming from the fact that she has also said that her marriage is not really that solid, and her husband has, outside the house, made a statement earlier yesterday about his stance in the marriage and how he has cheated on her, and she's doing this to get back at him and all of that, and probably she wants out of the marriage, and that's why she's doing all of this. That could be where our strategy is channeling, or she feels like whatever she's doing in the house with Boma will actually gain her votes. Now we have Tega and we have the okra guy, which is Boma. So like in my head, I'm like, okay, if you're doing this for strategy, though, you don't have to go that deep, judging from the fact that you're a married woman and you have declared that you are actually a married woman. Like, marriage has this sacred bond that you can't just break on national TV, because it's really disheartening that you're married, you told everybody you're married. If she hadn't played the marriage card, probably we won't be saying so much. So, but then what can we say, guys? She has done it, and she said she's doing it for content. So whoever she's directing this content at, I hope you guys are actually voting for your fave, doing the content for you guys. And if you want it to continue, I hope she stays this week too. So that's all I have for you guys right now. It's like, come your way next time. Please remember to click on the subscribe button before you leave, and also the notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video comes up. I remain Akindele Helen. See you guys next time. Bye.